So yeah, this just happened. Here's a lesson learned for you. When you're asked to move the bike and put it up just before a meeting and you are in a rush and your heart's kind of pounding because you're trying to get back up for the start of the meeting, just do it later. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what happened here. I was getting ready to go to the meeting, and Miss Percy asked me if I'd put the bike away because we got to move her car into the garage, and I had about 5 minutes, so I thought, yeah, I'll just run down and do it real quick before the meeting starts. Hopped on the bike like I've done, I don't know how many times since I've had it, and went to put it on the ramp, and the next thing I know, I am laying on the floor with Sophie on top of me. So right now, the looks like the dolly kept the bike from hitting on the hit for the primary from hitting, or the engine guard. The engine guard's actually about an inch off the floor. And my top case took the brunt of the weight between that and my brand new saddlebags. Took the weight off the back. So I could be fairly fortunate as long as I can figure out how to get the dolly out from underneath the bike without jacking up the primary down there, because all the weight is right on that. So I'm putting some towels underneath the parts that I think are going to hit once I lift this up, and then we'll see about getting Sophie back up on her feet. Hopefully there's not a lot of damage. I think right now probably the most of it would be maybe the primary being dented or scratched up, and it looks like my levers are okay. Oh no, they're not. Nope, that broke off. Son of a bitch. Yep. So my PSR end broke off. And looks like maybe the mirror might have got damaged, so hopefully it's not a significant amount that's going to take to repair it. But all right, so I'm going to wait for Percy Jr. number 2 to get over here to the house to help me get this bad boy up, and then we'll see when we go from there. So as it turns out, there's a bolt head on the dolly that's jammed up, caught on the outer primary cover, and I can't get the dolly out. But I've taken about half the dolly off, and now I've been able to use a car jack to lift the bike from the frame over to the top of that dolly, and I put towels underneath the parts of the bike, like the engine guard and stuff, that were actually going to go down on the concrete as I jack the bike up. That's given me enough clearance to get the rest of the dolly pulled out from underneath the bike. So that's all clear, and at this point I just need to drop the bike down and find my neighbor to give me a hand to lift the bike up, because my knee's a little bit jacked up, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get enough leverage to lift it up myself. All right, Sophie's back up. Damage isn't too bad. Mirror's actually just kind of folded over. Didn't break. Looks like a little bit of the rubber here on the heated grips hit the ground, and those still work. I got the bike started and heated grips still work, so don't worry about that. Broke off the end of my PSR Journey lever for the clutch. Bag isn't too bad. Most of that will wipe off. It's scuffed, you know, but then it's leather, so it's going to look worn. A couple of scratches. Looks like the GV top case took a lot of the weight on the back, but just a couple of marks there, so that's not bad. But here's the, other than my knee, oh God, yeah, it took a falling on my knee. Other than that, this is the bad part. So this is all scratched up on the primary there. From a bolt that was on the dolly, got wedged up in there, and I actually ended up taking the dolly apart and was finally able to get that out from underneath it so I could get the bike stood up and see where that bolt just dug straight into that, scrape that all off. So I'll probably just put I'll definitely just put a new cover on there, and that should be good. Other than that, it's funny, because of the angle that everything hit, you know, when it fell over, it was kind of semi-supported by that dolly, and the wheel chock there kept part of it up. Got no damage at all on my engine guard, so that's cool, and no damage to any of the paint, which is the big thing, right? So all in all, guys, I think I got lucky on this. Lesson learned. You know, and I tell Miss Percy all the time that, you know, when you're riding a motorcycle, you can't be in a hurry. You can't short circuit your process or your protocol or whatever OCD shit you have, like I have. And sure enough, this was the one time that I broke my own rule and hopped on the bike and tried to get it up there to get back in time for that meeting. Poopy, are you okay? Yeah, Poopy's okay. All right, guys. So this will be my video for tomorrow, I guess, other than the one that I was working on to put out. So Sophie is a little banged up, but she's good to go. Guess we'll see what happens as far as the cost of the repairs. You guys have a good one. Always go slow and deliberate. Always feed your OCDs. Protocol process, protocol process. That's all I got to say. Peace, guys.